Right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. The heavyweight champion is taking the mandatory 8.
Now, what you gonna do with it? Because they didn't just come to see you show up. They came to see you show up. So my question is, what you gonna do with the moment? Let's maximize.
I'm repping the Big U Sports League. These boys be playing at warp speed. If you got a good coach, support please. It's a heavyweight fight with more team. The media hype is on team. With that boy Hall of Fame, we gon' win. With the BYC, we roll in. When they go against us, they gon' fold in. Don't be late for the rush hour. He be acting like Ghost when he on power. The fans be ready to go hours. When they talking cash money, it goes sour. But they be off the hook when they on the book. 22 butt sauce, so they got the look. With the ball in their hand, they be off the hook. Like an NBA player, they got the cook.
Let's dominate. Yes, let's take advantage of it. Let's make it subdue itself. Fellas, but I want you to have fun. The 3 words, what are they? Smart, discipline, antagonist. Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want.
What it do, man? It's your boy Hall of Fame TV. We in the building. It's going down December 13th through the 16th, 2024. D1 Nation National Championship. Hall of Fame TV will be in the building in Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest national tournaments going down. Hey, if you want to join, you have to win your league. You got to be a league champion to be a part of this D1 Nation National Tournament. Also, you got to be a part of the NISD. Sign up now. Don't wait till you think you're going to win. You know you're going to win. Sign up today. And then pay your $450 per team. You guarantee 3 games in the D1 Nation National Tournament in Dallas, Texas. Hit me up today. It's going down. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Hall of Fame TV. We in the building.
I'd rather go buy me a new deck of cards.
Man, we'd like to give a big shout out to Dallas Cardinals going down to Wichita Falls, traveling with over 400 people to support them babies, man. Shout out to them. Way to travel, man. Hall of Fame TV certified. Big U Sports certified. Keep doing y'all thing. Big Brent in the building.
Make money and pray.
It's King got heat.
Right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. The heavyweight champion is taking the mandatory 8.
Hey, man, welcome to week 7, podcast 8 of the Big U Business Podcast. It's about to go down. As y'all see it, down goes Frazier, man. Somebody took that L this week. We're going to get into it. I got my boy Pat in the building and Raymond. We about to get into week 7, man. Give me y'all a synopsis of week 7 before we get into this show.
And week 7 was crazy, man. There was a lot of big games in the Metroplex, humongous matchups. A lot of major teams took some L's this weekend, man. So I'll let you know that on any given Saturday, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it, man. Hey, I like the drip this weekend, man. Before I know we got the sauce of the week, but this drip, man, I seen them Texas Fake Warriors and them them Fort Worth Skyline. Y'all see them uniforms? And them were nice to me. Them stood out to me this week.
Man, them mothers was icy, bro. Like now, that's what you call putting your thought in the sauce of the week. Because I mean, like that's some extra details that I wasn't even expecting. Them things was fire.
Yeah, man. What you about to
and on top of that, besides the Fort Worth Skyline, also the 817 on the helmet, which was an ode to North Crowley High School. They busted out the 817s on the helmet like North Crowley. Shout out to Coach Gates out there at North Crowley.
And then before we get into the show, man, we had some pictures of the week, man. They get us on the picture of the week. The first one, we're going to go with the Cardinals versus the Wichita Falls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
I don't know who the one young man is, number 2, but that's Baby Hoyt and DJ D3 in that photo.
And then also the picture number 2 comes
Clean
from
photo.
Paul Lippers, also pick of the week.
Coach Jordan coaching the boys up out there.
And then the
Hey,
last,
and I like the angle too. That was a dope angle right there. I'm like, yeah, that is a picture of the week candidate.
and then the last picture come from the Texas State Warriors.
Yeah, that was them unis we were just talking about with the Fort Worth skyline
They
on
got
it.
the chain on them. Yeah, chain gang came out nice. I like the uniform. But then was our picks of the week for week 7. Keep submitting them, man. Pat, submit them. We send them. We like what y'all doing. Keep submitting them pictures. We want to see them babies throughout the week, through the playoffs. But
Absolutely. Hey, as a matter of fact, let me say this. I need to see some rhinos and some hurricanes and some cobras and some panthers, man. Y'all start posting and going crazy with the pics and stuff. I know y'all post them on your own page, but man, post some things on Big U so we can snatch them up and put them in the show. Y'all keep posting. Keep doing your thing.
Keep posting, man. Speaking of posting, man, let's see who representing today, man. Drop them swords in the comments. Drop them cougars in them crow. I mean, I'm not Krogers. Them who they got? Leopards. Some leopards in the comments. Drop them. I'm seeing right now. Drop them logos. Drop them swords. I'm gonna see them. Who representing today? Week 7. While y'all dropping them logos, we're gonna go to the scores of week 7. Who y'all want to start with? Age pure traditional.
I say age pure.
Let's start with age pure. So they go here with. We start off with Bullet. Bullet 7. After they played RTU, took a loss.
Man, I would say this, boy. Bullet had the home field advantage and stuff like that, but man, RCU ain't no punks. They came down here and took care of business on multiple levels and stuff. So there was a lot of downgoing Frazier over there this weekend and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure I'll let you go through the scores. We'll see a little bit more of that.
And then again, the 8U took a loss, 13-7 to RCU. And then
yeah, once again, good games out there. Good games. All games were competitive.
And then you have the 10U took a loss 20-2. Man, Bullet was taking them L's this weekend, man.
Hey,
shake back.
Hey, that's tough, man. But hey, they gonna bounce back, man. They gonna bounce back. They too good over there. Like I said, it wasn't like they was losing 48 to nothing like that. All these games were very tight, very competitive. Most of them 1-score, 2-score games.
And then you have the I couldn't find the scores for the 11U. I couldn't find the
11U won. God, hold up. 11U won. They won a lot to a little. I think it was like 34-6 or something like that. But 11U took care of their business and represented well for Bullet.
And then the game on the night was the 12U versus Texas Elite, 14-0, Texas Elite way.
Yeah, that was the game where I watched that game too. You were there. Give us your assessment of the game. Well, I was giving assessments. Give us your assessment.
To me, it was a hype game from the start to the finish. But the kids, it was about 4 fumbles from Bullet and then about 3 fumbles from Texas Elite. Them fumbles just kept the ball game in the middle of the field at the 50-yard line for half of the game. And then I say about second half, Texas Elite came out. Texas Elite came out and did their thing. And I think the running back, what's his name? Bull, the young kid Bull, kept handing the ball to him. He was unstoppable. And they went up 14-0.
I'll say this also, Bullet made some mistakes. They had a pick, I think it was a pick 6.
I had a pick 6. I forgot about that pick 6 touchdown that was called back due to holding on the play.
They basically scored on that play, but the play, I watched it live when it happened. That player literally reached out and grabbed the RCU player for absolutely no reason. So it's just coachable mistakes that they got to fix. Because if that player didn't grab that player, he would have scored. And I actually thought the referees didn't see it But they saw it. There was 4 of them on the field, so they definitely gonna see it.
But also, it was another mistake during that game where Bullet, the quarterback, scrambled, threw the ball down the field 40 yards, touchdown, and Ezra player down the field,
Yeah.
touchdown, call back. So it would have been 14-14 without
Now
the
I wish
penalties.
I wish we had an instant replay on that one. Now we got to get some replays on that because that was such a critical call. I really want to see how far down the field was this lineman because I'm sitting up here like, bruh, like just live. It didn't even look like there would have been a chance for that to happen. But hey, it's 4 of them on the field. I just really would like to see that play over again to see if that player was, 3 to 5 yards down the field or not. Because wow, that, and I guarantee that was the only time that ineligible was called the entire game.
And that was the game changer right there on that play. That was a game changer coming out of halftime.
That was a game changer.
It was. It would have been tied.
That was a game changer. Yeah. I saw that play live as well. I'm like, oh my Lord. And then I'm looking for a replay, and I'm like, okay, we're going to have to get the replay thing out, make sure we can see that. Or if anybody got that play, send it in so we can kind of take a look at that.
Take a look at that. Yeah. But then that brings us to the recap of the Bullet. Then we'll move on to the traditional side. Well, I didn't get did what's the name play this week? Tar Heels?
Yeah, so who?
Tar Heels. 7U.
Dallas Elite played. Oh, the 12U. Yeah, you said the who?
Tar Heels.
Tar Heels. Texas Tar Heels. The Texas Tar Heels.
Oh, Tar Heels. Texas Tar Heels did not play this week. Dallas Elite did. Dallas Elite beat KCC 7-6 and a tussle or whatever. They said they played that 9U instead of the 8U like they were scheduled to play. So, don't know how that was set up like that. It was supposed to be set up one way, got set up another way. But hey, shout out to Coach G, because Coach G called me about that and said, hey, we still took care of business. So that's what's up.
Okay, then we move right on to the traditional side. We have the Dallas Rhino versus Grand Prairie Hurricanes. 6U 14-0 Hurricanes way.
Looked like that was a good game, man. I know we had some highlights from Mason, the young man from the Grand Prairie Hurricanes, Mason Williams. Looks like he did his thing this weekend. They look like they're growing and getting better by the week.
Yeah, Mason Williams. I do his highlight reel show later in the show, and he was doing his thing out there. And then we have the 8U come in, Grand Prairie Hurricanes 28-18 over Dallas Rhino.
Another good game from the Grand Prairie Hurricanes 8U. They have a really good little running back that I tend to like. Did not get to see this game myself, nor highlights from it, but it looks like it was a high-scoring game for it to be an 8U game, 28-18. Dallas Rhinos, they're gonna give you a game. 10U, the Dallas Rhinos, man, they are very under the radar this year. They've been good, knocking off several teams, and they've been scoring a lot of points. So I actually have not seen that 10U play. I need to go check them out, man. But yeah, they are doing their thing over there. Shout out to Reese and that whole crew and all those coaches over there with their 10U team, man. They're looking really good.
And then
I would say.
And of course, it wasn't a 12U game.
It wasn't no 12U game, no.
No.
Then we move right across the lead over to Wolves versus D-Town Panthers. 6U, Texas Wolves 19-0.
I happened to go over to that field or whatever. They put in solid work for the day or whatever. I expected them to win by an even more comfortable margin, but this was a nip and tuck game. And KD Bonner always seems to have a really strong flag team, so it ain't gonna be ain't gonna be no cakewalk. You got to put in some work to get busy to try to get that win out there.
And then you have the 8U 26-0 Texas Wolves way.
Yeah, that 8U is starting to come together. I know they started off the season a little slow, but it ain't where you start, it's where you finish. So they're getting better. The BTA boys figuring out what they need to do to be one of them teams when it comes to the playoffs that you got to watch out for.
And then 10U was a forfeit game, correct?
Well, the game they played the game. I know the Panthers started off with just enough to start the game, but some injuries happened, and then they wasn't able to continue. So so they actually played the game, but they wasn't able to finish the game.
Okay, so that was a 7 forfeit. Then 13U Texas Wolves 21-13 over Lancaster Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. This was the game of the day on the 12U level. It was nip and tuck. The Bulldogs was leading 13-7, 12 or 13-7 at halftime. Wolves came out, had a nice long touchdown, and then they had another touchdown at the end of the game to secure the victory. But Lancaster is real deal Holyfield. They just couldn't score the second half, but that first half, them boys came out ready. And then the Texas Wolves, I felt like they was able to kind of get them in the second half, made some adjustments at halftime. That was the key to victory.
Okay, and then we'll move right across over to Wichita Falls, man. That 5U game, Dallas Cardinals, 26-0 over the Wichita Falls Leopards.
Yeah, the Cardinals have a good, strong. Their flag levels are gonna always be strong. I know that 5U team is on that Wednesday night league, man. So shout out to them and that development of their flag squads.
And then the 6U turnaround, 28-17 over the Wichita Falls Leopards.
That was a good game, man. You have two kids that are Heisman hopefuls that are on that team with D3 and A-Train in that game, man. D3 got loose, but that A-Train, bro, like that, I think they calling him baby Derrick Henry now. The way that he runs and how hard that he runs, and he was just really hard to contain, and that's how you got the score that you got. So leading down the road, man, I think we got some really good flag teams, and it's going to get tight coming down the road. This was a shocker because I've seen Wichita Falls play against the Texas Wolves, and they didn't beat the Wolves. I think they lost 6-0 in that game, but then they came out in this game and were able to beat a very tough Dallas Cardinals team. I talked to Brent about it. You know, he said basically it just was no excuses. They just didn't show up and they just didn't play well. And that was their result. And I think that goes back to what we said earlier, any given Saturday. The Wichita Falls Leopards, they have a really good running back on their team, Mr. Aaron Vaden, who is that 8U running back, man. And so we're going to see if they're going to be able to do this back-to-back weekends, because this upcoming weekend they have the Texas Fake Warriors.
And then you have the 10U coming in, Dallas Cardinals 12-6.
This was another tough game. And I think, matter of fact, it was won in overtime. But again, the Dallas Cardinals, that 10U team, they've been up and down a little bit this year. I think consistency is the word that they're looking for with that level, man. But they got the job done. The Montreal to Mackay connection is becoming quite deadly. And we'll see how they roll along as the season goes on, man. But the shout out to the Wichita Falls Leopards 10U team, the Big Twins and all those guys over there, man. They put on. This right here, man, was just an absolute woodshed situation. The Dallas Cardinals, man, I think they won every phase of the game handily, from the special teams to blocking to their defense to their offense. I know Cam is back off of injury. I thought he got the rock a little bit yesterday, man. Boo Man, was out there playing it, putting it up in the air, and that's why you get the result that you get, the 50-piece that they delivered all the way to Wichita Falls. And they have a big game coming up this upcoming weekend. Dallas Cardinals 12U will be playing Bullets 12U as well. So it's getting hot and heavy, and man, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty with these schedules and these games.
I'm ready to see that Dallas Cardinals versus Bullet 12U. That's gonna be a fire game to see, man. I'm ready to see it. Is this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, that should be the game of the week, huh? Maybe, possibility.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it's going down. And I just want to speak a little bit on Wichita Falls as well. That they're moving up the charts, man. They're 4-2. They're in third place on that 8U division, but their last two games are showing that they have nothing to play with when it comes to the playoffs and stuff. Like I said, you pop one of the top two teams on 8U, and then you took a team that's got the identical record to you in the Texas Wolves to just a 6-0 win. So that lets you know they got some strength. They're plus 35 in the point differential, so they're a real deal Holyfield.
And then we move on to the games of the day, man. The Texas Fate Warriors versus North Texas Chiefs Elite. We'll start off with the 6U. Texas Fate Warriors.
I'm gonna let Raymond speak on these. I'm gonna let Raymond speak on these because he was out there all day. I didn't get a chance to get out there, so I'll let him speak on these.
So,
Texas Fate Warriors was the sweep all day, 4-0, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but Texas Fate Warriors didn't win that 6U flag game.
Somebody sent the scores in wrong. This is what I got on the score thing.
The Chiefs won that game.
So the Chiefs won that flag game. Yeah. I think Daryl might. I gotta get on you, Daryl. He sent the scores in wrong.
Y'all
so
making Halloween look bad, man. Come on. Okay, but the Chiefs won that game.
Some scores in right. So you saying the Chiefs won that game?
The reason I know that was the case because I actually spoke with the flag coach and KD at the field about that game, and there was extenuating circumstances that caused that game to go that way. But yeah, I still hats off to them. They've built up just to build up that flag to this point, man. And they're in every fight. It's not like they're getting woodshedded every weekend. They're in every fight, man. And it's a new team, so I give them props for just still being put in that fight. This game right here, man, it just got out of hand on the Chiefs and on Cut, man. That Tink is a problem. Like Tink is a whole problem on offense, man, and so is Kai. Just the way that they run that offense, and they have every intentions on putting up 35 points on you. Again, this 8U team has to be one of the most prolific teams that I think I have ever witnessed in person. And it's not like they're spreading you out, throwing the ball all over the place. It's just that they just have one of the most devastating run games that's on that level. And so, man, they got real busy on them yesterday, man, and it just got away from the Chiefs quick. And then they just kept the gas on. I don't think KD let up off the gas the whole game. But big shout out to them and to that 8U team, man, how that game played out and all of that. On that team level,
right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. The heavyweight champion is taking the man to.
We've been talking about Sleazy Mob, man, and Sleazy Mob gonna do what Sleazy Mob gonna do, and all of that, man. And Braylon is still, a highly talked about and touted kid. But brother, let me tell you, man, that 10U Texas Fate Warriors team is absolutely special. Shout out to Coach Kiera and that coaching staff that they have over there. The Bill Boy, Big Andre, that offensive line was just absolutely dominating on Saturday, man. Like that offensive line put in work. I watched them get warmed up and ready. And I'm not gonna lie, when I saw them compared to the size of the North Texas Chiefs Elite, North Texas Chiefs Elite definitely have a size advantage on them. But it was the same thing like when they played the Texas Wolves. Size doesn't matter. When you have Aiden and Amir, and it wasn't just Aiden and Amir, man. Number 3, their quarterback, man, I really love how he got down. DJ, number 18, man, he had a great game, had an interception across the middle of the field. So, man, I think they the back outside boys, man, they the real deal. They are the real deal, man, and I would put their team up against really any TV team. I think they're going to go really far. They have high aspirations. I got a chance to interview the Bell boys out at the field, and we interviewed them separately. But man, just the energy that they have, that they bring, like those kids are some absolute dogs, man. On the 12U level, well, we didn't get a 12U game because of altercations at the field between staffs. You know, not gonna get into it, but I will say this though, guys, like, it's unfortunate that we had two situations to where 12U games did not happen, and it had nothing to do with the 12U teams, the coaches, or the 12U parents. It had something to do with outside things that did not have to be, that should not have been part of the football day, right? That caused these kids not to get their game played. So the Chiefs and the Texas State Warriors did not play a game, and it had nothing to do with neither one of those levels, right? Had nothing to do with neither one of those levels. This was the actions of other adults outside of the football field that caused for that entire day to be shut down. So unfortunately, those kids didn't get to play their game that day that they warmed up for, that they worked hard, and that they practiced for. And that was basically ruined by adults, right? And I'm not going to get into no long, drawn-out thing, but because it don't really matter, because none of the adults is really going to take accountability. Nobody wants to take accountability for anything anymore, right? So, again, unfortunately, those teams, those kids didn't get to perform. We didn't get to watch them or see them play because, again, it was more important that the adult got to showcase themselves before we got to showcase the kids. So.
No, facts. As adults, man, we got to learn how to keep our temper together, man. Because even I was at the Bullet 12U game. It started off with the parents in the crowd. It trickled down to the field, and then it got to the players. So it was just like a trickle effect from the parents in the stand down to the field. We got to control ourselves with the games. I know everybody want to win. I know it's high emotions, but we got to control ourselves with the Little League game. It's just Little League football, man. Ain't nobody getting $1,000, $1 million at the end of the day. We got to control our feelings, man.
Got to.
And I'm gonna say this, because, like you said, it is the energy. The energy you bring is the energy that will be there. It's a trickle down effect. Just got a video in from something that happened at the Garland Youth Football League. I didn't even know Garland had a Youth Football League, but yeah, they was over there beating the hell out of each other this weekend. Got into a big brawl and melee. Guys, we got to do better than that, bro. Because y'all think y'all can control your emotions up to a point. All it takes is somebody to knock that chip off your shoulder and it's going down. Can't have that, man. We got to be better than that. These kids are seeing the action, and then it's called conflict resolution. That's how you did. That's how they get taught to deal with conflict resolution. So,
and I'm gonna break down. I know that we don't want to. A few years ago, a coach lost his life on a football field behind words and altercation of a Little League football game. And what everybody seems to say is it's all fun and games, right? It's all jokes until it ain't jokes no more. You can't put the toothpaste back in the packet once it comes out. You can't control what somebody else does. So what you may find funny or amusing or just being in the football, that has led to death just recently in front of a lot of kids. But we've seen it.
And I'm gonna say this is even happened in St. Louis recently. I just talked to my boy B. Hen, Kansas City, St. Louis, where and I'm surprised they ain't made national news, but this same thing just happened in St. Louis. So we got to govern ourselves, guys. The playoffs are coming. We know that everything is on the line. Everybody's fighting for these rings and trophies and notoriety. Guys, we got to keep it together. We got to keep it together.
And I'm gonna say this, my last part. If you feel like this is something you can't do, you can't conduct yourself properly, you can't put these kids and be a mentor to these kids before your own ego, pride, whatever you have going on, this ain't the league for you to be in. I don't need you over here. That goes for everybody. Period. Right? Like, We're supposed to be raising young men to be better men. That's what we're here for. We're supposed to be mentors. Me and Pat don't run a youth league to satisfy adults. Never have, never will. So if you can't conduct yourself properly in the big youth sports league, find somewhere else to be.
All right. There you have it, man. Some of the house rules for Big U Sports League going forward until we get into the playoffs. But on that note, let's finish this segment with the Heisman watch list, Raymond, that you were talking about. Let's see some of the Heisman watch list players you were talking about.
Oh yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about the 60 flag players. That's all we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about and we need more. I'm still waiting on kids from Lancaster, Panthers, Rhinos. Who are my other teams? Bulldogs, Panthers, Rhinos. Who do I have? Oh, and I think I already have one for the Texas Fake Warriors. But let's go down this list real quick.
Please submit y'all players that y'all think are Heisman. We can't see them all. Please submit. We will come out and watch you. Submit the player name. Please submit today.
So, for Grand Prairie Hurricanes on 6U flag, we have Mr. Mason Williams. All right, Mr. Mason Williams. I think that's the number 88 kid, the big kid that we've all been talking about all year long, man. I have not seen him play in person. I would like to see him play soon. But he's one of our kids, man. Mr. Devin Freeman III. Again, not coming off a great weekend, but he is still one of our top kids on that flag level, man, coming from the North Texas Chiefs Elite. We got Mr. DJ Jordan III, D3, man, out of Wichita Falls. Man, he put on a show this past weekend. He just came up against a very big, very good Cardinals flag team. We got Mr. Gavin Huckabee, better known as G-Baby. You know what I'm saying? And he just speaks for himself. Again, a really, really good flag kid, man. One of the best flag kids that I've seen in a long time, man. And he's just on another level. And Mr. A-Train. Sorry, Mr. A-Train. That's all the coaches ever tell me your name is, sir. I'm gonna have to find your mom and them, ask what your actual government name is, because I know everybody else's name, but every time I talk to the Cardinals, they just be like, "Oh, that's A-Train." I'm starting to feel like, you know, we out in the country. You know, when them country cousins named Junebug, and you don't know what his name is until we get to graduation, and we looking for his name in the thing, and everybody looking for Junebug. The baby name ain't Junebug. The baby name ain't A-Train. So somebody tell me what the kid's real name is, man, because I like to give him props. Man, I am super impressed with A-Train, what he's been doing all year long.
What's his number?
Shout out to these.
What's his number? What's A-Train number?
A-Train's number. God, I don't even know what A-Train's number is. Yeah,
I'm assuming this number. I'm assuming this
I
number.
thought it was number 4. Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's Asa Darnell. I could be wrong, but y'all correct me on that. I got the roster here with the number. As a matter of fact, while I'm talking about this, I need every team to submit their roster to the league today. Hall of Fame, when they're out there announcing stuff during the playoffs and got some things we want to do in the Super Bowl, we need rosters with the jersey numbers. Get the rosters with the jersey numbers. Don't be trying to switch out the jersey number with the wrong kid and all that. I need their jersey numbers and their numbers and the roster sent to bigyouthinfo@gmail.com right now.
So this will be y'all second time hearing this. Hall of Fame TV has hit every coach individual phone number, and y'all have responded back. So if you don't have your roster, we're not calling your kid's name. We'll be on the coach's phone, not the league. We ask every coach. I have called every coach personally.
The other thing is the rest of the Heisman candidates. We have 10 organizations. Every organization needs to have a Heisman candidate for every level that you have. Doesn't matter if your record is 3-3, 1-5, 0-6. Every team should have a Heisman candidate for every level that you have. And you should also have a big man that you are putting up into the big man award as well. So again, every team, I don't care, Texas Wolves, Dallas Panthers, D-Town Panthers, Dallas Cardinals, Lancaster Bulldogs. every level that you have should have one one Heisman candidate, one lineman candidate. I should be seeing 10 kids. I should see 10 kids' names on every level, right? Not 4, not 5. I named off the 5 kids that I have because their parents and their coaches and their teams are advertising them. We get their stats, we get their pictures, we get their videos, right? Every organization needs to do the same.
Also, let me say this. Hall of Fame, give them your email for them to submit pictures and videos to. They're submitting to the Big Youth League, but it's going to do better. Anything media-wise you want to submit to Hall of Fame, so give them the information they need.
Okay, so you can submit it over to my email is Darren Polk, and I spell it for you DARRINPolk28@gmail.com, or you can send it in Messenger to Hall of Fame TV on Facebook.
There it is.
And there it is, man.
Other than that, man, like I say, we got some big stuff coming up this weekend. Sleazy Mob, 10U, Bullet 10U. Both teams need a bounce back win, man. But somebody gonna have two back-to-back losses at the end of this weekend. That's gonna be the Dallas Cardinals and Bullets 12U. Excuse me. Actually play this weekend, man. I'm calling that the irresistible force meets the immovable object. So we're gonna see how that turns down, man. And again, the Bell Boys going out doing their thing this past weekend. Shout out to Mr. Aaron Vadden of the Wichita Falls Leopards 8U, man, for coming through big. And again, he has a big matchup this weekend with the Texas Faith Warriors coming to town, bringing that defense, man, with Big Tink, with Corey. Man, and Coach Channon has that defense humming, bro. They haven't given up any points all year long. And then the Bell Boys, they're going to be up there in Wichita Falls as well, man, seeing if they can pass out some of them bail bonds. Man, they probably revoking. They're going to have the Bell Boys going to be out there revoking bonds, man. So we're going to see how that turns out this weekend.
Oh, actually, let me correct some of the matchups. Let's make sure, because people are going to be confused thinking they got to go somewhere else. Wichita Falls is actually playing at Grand Prairie this week, so they are in town. The Chiefs and Bullets is going down. The Cobras and the Wolves are playing. The Panthers and the Rhinos are playing. Lancaster Elite and Texas Faith Warriors are playing. The Cardinals are out this weekend, except for the super big matchup that they got against Bullets. And then, got more matchups going on. Bullets and the Seahawks. Texas Tar Heels is playing them, and we got some more matchups coming down the pike as we get them set up. So, hey, big week in the Metroplex.
There you have it, man. That ends our Week 7 intro. Week game scores recap. Get that merch, man. Get that merch. It's about to get cold. Get ready to get that merch.
Hey, man. How can I get that Big Youth Sports League merch?
Hey, you asked for it. We got it. Big Youth Sports League merch. Go to our website, thebigyouthleague.com. Go to the merch tab and choose the merch you want. We got t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, and anything you need. Thebigyouthleague.com. Our staff will create these pieces for you and mail them off to you. Drop ship at the drop of a dime. Big Youth Sports League merch at thebigyouthleague.com.
Man, any last remarks before we get to the plays of the week?
Man, that's it, man. Just everybody just enjoy yourselves, man. Again, we come down hard. We can be a little hard sometimes, but it's because we just have a standard, man. We love all y'all. We respect everybody. Much love and recognition to all the league owners, the presidents and stuff like that, man. We really do appreciate what you guys do, man. We just got to make sure that we are always on the same level and we always are upholding the standards of what the league is about.
Talk that talk.
There you have it. We'll be right back after the plays of the week. Week 7.
You are now about to witness the strength
of the Big U Sports League.
Number 2 with another touchdown for the Texas Fans. And somebody sitting right by the mic. We're going to get it moved as soon as possible. Sorry for the inconvenience. As they hand it up the middle, and he'll walk in practically untouched for a touchdown! Texas State Warriors! All right. Feel like we're in a better spot. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Sorry about the inconvenience, but I had to get it fixed. Quarterback with a juke move. He's slicing. He's dicing. Oh, he'll fling off another tackler. Foot race. Touchdown. Texas Faith Warriors. All right. He'll hand it off to 2. He'll bounce outside. Bend the corner. He's got one man to beat. He'll beat him. Touchdown! Texas Faith Warriors.
Hey, touchdown, now you see me. Look, mama, your boy on TV.
Okay, I don't know what they call it. Number 2 tries to bend the corner. He slices one guy. He's still moving. He's still moving. There he goes. Will he go? Yes, he will. Texas State Warriors. What a run by number 2 as he goes to the crib.
What it do, man? It's week 7. We got the twins from the Texas State Warriors in the building.
Bill boys, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, say, man, y'all made the league. Heard y'all yesterday. Spoke loud, spoke proud, man. So, hey, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Amir. I'm Aiden.
Okay, Amir and Aiden. So, man, so the Bell boys. So, I saw y'all yesterday. I think you can somewhat tell y'all apart. So, are y'all not fraternal twins? What are you guys?
We're identical.
You guys are identical twins. Okay. So I know Mom is in the room. How do you tell them apart? How did you tell them apart when they were born?
His features are smaller than Aiden's. So even now, they look kind of different, but it's actually the exact same, just his features are bigger than his.
Okay. One has bigger features. Okay. I always wanted to ask that question because, like, my wife, she has identical twins too, and I always ask people that have twins, like, how do you tell them apart when they babies? Like, if they get older, they have different features, right? But when they're born, when they're up to like 3 months old, they, practically like the same baby.
Yeah, but he's always been small. Like, even the birth weight was always smaller. So I can always tell the difference.
Who's the oldest?
Aiden.
Aiden. So Aiden, is that why you wear the number 1?
No, he wears number 1. I wear number 2.
Wow. How did that happen?
Because Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
That's dope, man. So let's get into it, man. So what did y'all think about y'all's game yesterday?
I think that we did good and we worked as a team.
Amir, yesterday you scored twice, right? Amir scored twice, right?
It was me.
Aiden scored twice.
I scored two touchdowns and I scored a 2-pointer.
Okay, so I was in the back of the end zone. The crazy part was I was literally in the back of each end zone that you ran into. So I was standing at one end zone where you scored your first touchdown, where you broke. And I must say, young man, you are extremely fast. You are extremely fast. But just so happened that I walked all the way down to the other end of the field because I think you guys flipped the field, and then you ran that second one in. So tell everybody what pose you struck when you scored that touchdown.
The Heisman.
I got that video. I got that highlight too. I'm gonna show it on the show. He did break that touchdown and do the Heisman in the end zone, man. Hey, I like that.
And about how fast we are, we actually run track.
Who y'all run track for?
Athletic Performance.
Oh, okay. Well, man, shout out to Athletic Performance, man, because they got you guys running at peak performance. So tell me, guys. Let me ask this question. So, how's school?
Good.
What your grades looking like?
Stuff at school.
What your grades looking like? What's your favorite subject? Aiden?
My favorite subject is probably maybe science. Mine is choir and math.
Wait, you said choir and math?
Yes.
You can sing? Y'all can sing?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
And I also do the drums.
Man, that's what's up. So y'all musically talented, athletically talented, you know what I'm saying? Good grades and all of that, man. So, hey, we wanted to really bring you guys on so people can see y'all face, so they know who the Bill Boys are, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are making y'all's name known around the league, around the city, around the state. Texas Faith Warriors was probably one of the top 10U teams now. Knocking out the Sleazy Boys yesterday, man. So congratulations on a great day yesterday. Congratulations on you guys' Heisman run. So let me ask y'all this, because this is the burning question. Like, how do y'all look at the Heisman? Because it's one trophy, right? And it's two of you guys, right? So, and that's an individual award. Right. So how do you guys look at the Heisman in that aspect, in the fact that it is traditionally one kid is going to win that award, but the both of you guys are some of the top 10 kids in the league. So how do you think about that being one trophy and it's two of you guys?
I believe it should be two because me and our dogs, and it doesn't make sense to just put him as Heisman because it takes a team effort. Yeah, a team effort. And I think we both stood out.
Hey, y'all most definitely do. Man. So again, congratulations on a great year so far, man. Big win yesterday. You guys got busy. You guys showed everybody why y'all the Bill Boys, why y'all are up for the Heisman, man, and great things is gonna come for both of you guys.
And about that, because we are twins, people they think down about us because it's two of us, and like you said, Jason's talking about how it takes two of us to stop one person, but it's different.
I don't think it takes two of y'all. It just happened to be two of y'all, and y'all some dogs.
Right. That's not y'all's problem. That's they problem. You know what I mean? Like it's no different than having two great defensive players on the field at one time. Like you guys are just still two great defensive players, even though you guys are twins. You guys are still individualized. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both get busy separately. You know what I mean? Like I think if one where y'all is to come out the field and take a break, I think the other one will still do the same thing. So again, man, congratulations to you guys as twins and congratulations to you guys as individuals.
Thank you, sir.
And before we get out of here, y'all want to say anything to the YouTube world? Anything YouTube know about y'all?
Go follow my mom on Instagram at Tanisha Renee.
It's just Nisha, nothing.
We're gonna make our own a little, but
y'all getting too big.
Until then, and shout out to my coaches and my teammates. Shout out to the staff. Shout out to Coach Kiki for sure.
Thing one and
Thing
thing
one and
two.
thing two.
Thing one and thing two. Hey, they gonna win. They say they gonna win the Heisman, man.
Hey,
We
man.
appreciate y'all, Billboard. We'll see y'all next time on Keep Ballin'.
Are
Keep balling, man. I'm gonna catch y'all again.
Hey, man, let's get into this week 7 Sauce Boss rating, man. We about to get into it. Let's check out some of the contenders this week. Let's start at number 1. We got Texas Fake Warriors coming in that yellow with the 817 logo on their helmet with the full work bridge going down the pins. Them boys saucy. Coming in number 2, you got the North Texas Chiefs Elite flag with the pink socks, pink shoes, pink headbands with the green uniform looking nice. Coming in number 3, you got the Texas Fake Warriors again with the blue helmet, with the blue shoes, dripped out. Man, young men doing this thing. Number 10. Then you coming in at number 3, we got the Grand Prairie Hurricane, sauced out in the green and white uniform with the pink socks, with the pink and green gloves, with the hard hat, looking nice out there. And then coming in the 5th, we have the Bullet Elite in the all black. Bullet Football Academy in the all black, looking nice, man. Y'all let me know who should win week boss 7. In week 7, Sauce Boss goes to Texas Fake Warriors, man. Them boys was drippy with them yellow uniforms, the color rush. Hey, they had these 4-way going down the side of their pants, 817 on their helmet, man. Them boys was drippy. Week 7 winners. Y'all let me know in the comments if they deserve to win. Sauce Boss week 7. We going into the playoffs. Keep putting in that sauce.
Hundreds on hundreds, we did it. Bunnies on bunnies, we did it. Made it from nothing, we did it. Name me. We did it. 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 Hundreds on hundreds, we did it. Bunnies on bunnies, we did it. Made it from nothing, we did it. Name it who done it. We did it. We did it.
Go.
Hey, man. Y'all hear the Hawks in the background? I got a hawk on the line. Coach Kiera Crosley. Hey, man, Texas Fake Warriors 10U head coach off a big day yesterday. Man, let's get right into it, baby. So, man, how was it yesterday?
You on mute, go. No, man. There you go. You good.
Long time, man. We really felt special about bringing football back to Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? It was really hyped up for the city. It was something that I felt like the city needed, man. So we had a time, man. I couldn't wait for it. And then, man, it exceeded everything I thought was going to happen, man. It was even better.
So, hey, so when did you realize that this team was as special as it is?
Honestly, it started last year. You know, last year we was on our bottom year for a lot of these kids, you know. So this year, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of these kids back. I only lost like about 5 players from last year. And we went to the championship last year and lost by 1 point. That was in another league. But I felt like whatever league we in, man, with this group, they very special. All we did was add a few pieces. The majority of them came back. I had the Bell Boys last year. You know, Jace, he was here last year. Tristan, Andre, a lot of those linemen, they was here last year. So this year, man, it was just us, you know, filling those little holes and picking up where we left off.
Hey, okay. So speaking of the Bell Boys, man, we interviewed the Bell Boys. So, man, what do you think about them kids? How are we coaching those kids? Man, I hear some background noise still, man. I'm hearing background noise. Who on there talking, man?
I don't see it.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't know who it is.
Let me see.
Yeah, I've been hearing it the whole time. It's like you got somebody else on camera, on video or something talking.
Oh, that was Shannon in the background. Okay, he got off.
He out? Okay. Well, yeah, because he was talking through the Bells conversation. All right, back to that, Coach. Back to that. So, what is it like coaching those boys, man?
Man, them some of the best players I ever coached, man. I'm talking on and off the field, man. They really good kids. They very, very talented, man. And with both of them, it's the craziest thing as a coach because they both can literally do the same thing. Like, I honestly am in a lot of situations where I'm like, man, I could give it to 1, I could give it to 2. You know, both of them want the ball. Both of them, they want to be involved. When they don't got the ball, they want to block. They very physical. They just want to go get physical. When I first met them, I met them through track and field. You know, they go to the Junior Olympics every year. So I had coach track, and I met them there, and they wasn't playing football for nobody at the time. So, you know, I talked to their mom like, hey, man, can we get them out here on the football field? She was cool with it. You know, from that point forward, I've never met kids that talented who literally just want to do anything. Like, they want to go tackle, they want to play defense, they want to play special teams. Like, it's just not carrying the ball, man. They the best kids to coach on and off the field.
Hey, and so I want to bring up some couple other kids that I saw yesterday, man, that really got down. Number 3 quarterback.
Oh yeah, big legend. Yeah, Legend Montgomery.
Yeah, man. You know, shout out to him, man, because he was really poised yesterday. Very, very poised game. You know, didn't seem to get rattled and all that. And then the other kid, man, BJ, number 18. You know what I'm saying? With that, did he have that pick across the middle? Was that an interception?
Oh yeah, that was BJ.
Yeah. So man, shout out to BJ. I've been watching BJ. I've known BJ since I can't remember how little BJ was when I met BJ. BJ was going to all-star games out in Florida and stuff like that, man, at an early age. So he's been a dog. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen BJ really grow up, right? I'd be so surprised every time I see him because he gets big. So, man, really good team yesterday. Shout out to that offensive line, too. Number 55, is that your center?
Oh, yeah, Big Andre. Yes, sir.
Big Andre, man, because yesterday, North Texas Chiefs have a big line. They have a big line, and they have a physical line, man. And snaps was on point yesterday. Blocking was on point yesterday, man. Can you speak to that kid and to the rest of that offensive line?
Yeah, for sure, man. I got to shout out my boy Big Justin, man. He the offensive line coach, man. He worked with them every day. Coach Brandon Reed, man. He worked with them every single day, making sure they on point. Andre, one of them kids, he's been with me since I was on AU. So when I first started coaching on AU, he's been with me, man. He's the leader of the offensive line. And, man, that's just a good group. They're a very good group. They used to playing with each other. They're a physical group. And I know when you, on any age level, that trench mob is the most important. Like, that offensive line, that, like, we got the skilled players, but the offensive line, that's where you win games, you know. So it's very important that they on point. And, man, from the start, man, I had no surprises. I knew they was going to be ready. But from the start, man, they came. They was ready doing warm-ups. I seen they was fired up. So they went out there and they just handled business. But it definitely starts with Andre. Big 55, he the leader of that offensive line for sure.
All right, man. So, you know, you got Bullet. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Wrong team. You don't have Bullet. Yeah. That might need to happen. But y'all do have some rest of the season coming up, heading into the playoffs, man. So after this type of win, like, what is the next level for your team? Where do you think your team goes from here, man? Is this you know, some teams, bro, they had that circled on their calendar and everything else after it becomes obsolete. So what do you, as a coach, how do you keep this team engaged now that you've gotten past this, what was considered to be one of the biggest games of the year?
Honestly, for us, it's not hard to motivate my team. Last year, we lost the Super Bowl by 1 point. You know, so when you go through something like that, losing by 1 point, that's a feeling that, man, it stick with you. So we always talk every day. The job not done until it's done, man. The job is not done until it's done. So for us, man, we self-motivated all the way until we holding up that trophy with them rings. All my kids talk about is them rings, going to play in that championship game. So until we get that, man, we ain't satisfied about nothing. That was just one game, one team that was in the way. We on to the next one. We prepare for every game the same.
Okay, man, Coach. Well, bro, I thoroughly enjoyed the game yesterday. The game, the rest of it we'll talk about later. But the game yesterday, I thoroughly enjoyed everything that happened between those lines. Those kids put on. I know even for Sleazy Mob, that did not come out the way that they wanted it to, but still, man, really clean game between both teams. Really good sportsmanship between both teams, man. You know, I don't recall there being one chippy moment between the kids at all on the field. They played the game the right way. I don't even remember there being a bunch of flags. So that even means that the kids were playing clean. So shout out to both coaching staffs yesterday for gameplay, right? Gameplay. We'll talk about everything else. Gameplay yesterday was amazing, man. So again, shout out to you and your organization. Really look forward to seeing where y'all go from this, man. You know, and what those billboys and uh, Big DJ and Andre and man, that whole line, bro. Shout out to that offensive line. Every last one of y'all, bro. You like that was everything starts from the trenches. And I watched North Texas Chiefs warm up, and I said that this is where this game is going to be decided at. Because I came over and I saw y'all, and I'm gonna be honest, I was looking around and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a test. You know what I'm saying? But again, I just think the athleticism that y'all play with, man, it's like, yeah, like it's gonna be a hard out for anybody, man. So good job yesterday, Coach, bro. Appreciate y'all for coming on, man. The Bell boys, Coach.
Hey, before you let them go, man, Texas Fake Warriors 10U is now the #1 10U team. So stop messing with me about the rankings, man. They beat the Chiefs. They are the #1
Thank
team.
you.
They are the
Thank you.
#1 team, hands down. They can't say I'm holding on the rankings no more. They won. #1 team in the league.
For sure.
Hey, man. Hey, man. It speaks for itself. Speaks for itself. So, again, Coach, thank you for jumping on, man. I will be looking forward to seeing how you guys finish out. I'm pretty sure I'll catch you guys again for the end of the season. If not, man, we getting real close to the playoffs. So, hey, like you said, the message should be finish the job, right? Because we can do all these great interviews and all of that, but if you ain't holding them rings and that trophy at the end of the year,
yeah, don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing.
And any given Saturday.
Most
any
definitely.
given Saturday.
Yes, sir, man.
All right.
Y'all gonna see us out there, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, Coach, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what it do, man?
Exactly.
We got the UIS Nationals in the building, man. Hey, Pat, get them introduction, man.
All right, hey, shout out to my guy Malik. Y'all may know him from the Grizzlies out there in Oklahoma doing their thing. But man, he's doing big things right now. He's got the U.S. Nationals going down. I know y'all been seeing the flyers, but I need y'all to talk to the man himself, man, to get a feel about what these Nationals about, what the All-Stars about, and man, we got to give him his due. What's good, Malik?
Man, what's good with you, man? Thank y'all for having me, man. I was much awaiting to doing something like this with y'all.
Absolutely. Well, man, we appreciate you popping on and just kind of give us the feel and motivation of UIS. I would say this: the first event y'all threw on was fire, man. Y'all was out in Hawaii. Ain't nobody ever did a preseason in Hawaii. Y'all went to the islands, tore that thing up. Kiva Rush was out there doing his thing, man. That thing was live. It was all the way live for preseason. Nationals. Then you took it to Oklahoma, where I got to hang out there, man, and got to get the insights of how y'all do y'all work and do what y'all do. So just kind of give me the kickoff and where it's heading.
Well, man, yeah, definitely. Hawaii was great, man. That was a great experience. Hawaii was an atmosphere like no other, man. Anytime you got a 13Us, they had bands out there, dude. Both sides of the crowds was packed. The views went stupid. Man, so I loved it. It was a great accomplishment. Our Hawaii director Dustin is a great dude and is great talent. And some of those dudes and those they're bringing out probably about 6 teams coming to nationals, as well as establishing some All American teams that will be in Vegas as well. We'll be looking forward to doubling back on that. We actually getting a flyer done for that next year's event, which is hosted 4th of July weekend in Hawaii. But no, man, to piggyback off nationals. I'm originally from Compton, so even though I'm in Oklahoma, I'm originally from Compton, California, which hence why the West means a whole lot to me as far as establishing something, man. And for people that have been a part of these national platforms, for the most part, everything is held east or southeast, shall I say. You know what I mean? It isn't. West Coast does have a nationals, but I felt like it just hasn't had a true nationals where you get southern teams, midwestern teams, northern teams, all of that, eastern teams that actually come west. And that's kind of like the motto based around the West Coast Nationals portion of that to have a true Nationals, man. And we've been getting a great turnout. I think it's two parts of this. When we think of Nationals, you have some people that are more so focused on the experience, then you have some people who are more so focused on the quality of teams. I think at our national platform, we will have a mixture of both. I kind of our motto is to kind of get back to it's about the experience. I think in youth sports we've kind of gotten away from that. We're also hosting a East Coast Nationals that will be in Jacksonville, Florida, December 5th through the 8th as well. So our goal is basically just to develop both, man, to qualify people. And some people who went through tournaments, maybe they've won their league, or maybe our director or somebody that's associated with UIS has nominated them to go. But either way, we want to kind of provide both of those options throughout the year. You know, you get drained on one, you had the West Coast experience, go travel to Florida and see what that's like.
All right, give me those dates again. So it kicks off with the East Coast Nationals, correct?
Yes, excuse me. East Coast Nationals is December. Excuse me. East Coast Nationals is December 5th through the 8th in Jacksonville, Florida. West Coast Nationals is December 13th through the 16th in Tempe, Arizona.
No doubt. No, so tell me about the one in Tempe, the West Coast Nationals, which is actually the big. That's the one that you guys are really pushing and promoting. You guys got a partnership with the NFL, Phoenix Cardinals on Arizona
Yeah,
Cardinals on that,
so
correct?
we're partnered. I mean, I lucked up on that. If you personally know me, I'm the type of dude I may be up 3 in the morning making odd calls, and people like, man, you heard no. You have to tell me a no 100 times before I just give up on something. So, um, I'm calling them, man, and lucked up to get to speak to somebody that was very tied in. And we are kind of partnered with the Arizona Cardinals. So that 15th, that Sunday of our national tournament, the Arizona Cardinals played the New England Patriots. They shot us a link to give all of our players and players, coaches, parents discounted tickets to come and attend the game. Also waiting on confirmation for us to be able to use their indoor facility on our championship day to host games there.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big. So yeah, I know everybody been seeing the UIS flyers popping out, but not really kind of understanding what the movement is. But on top of that, you guys are also doing All Stars in Vegas, correct?
Yes, yes. So we are inside of Vegas. Let's just say North Vegas. We've been kind of holding on to the location right now. It's a little battle between a couple of people doing the same thing, but we are secured inside of Vegas, man. And we got probably about 20 states, man. Since we started this thing, man, it's been spreading like wildfire. I think it's a big need for something new, fresh. That's more so concerned with the kids and actually people's experience. Um, so I think it's just a new opening that everybody's kind of biting into.
Man, who
No
you got
doubt,
for
no
the
doubt.
media, man? On the media side, what's up with Hall of Fame TV coming on, bringing some of that media to your
And man,
brand?
listen, we need multimedia coverage for the national events, and we need multimedia coverage for All American. So we definitely need to talk, man. We love to have you.
Hey, I got Hall of Fame might be in the building, man. We'll be talking about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir. Just a couple of
definitely.
more things before we get out of here. Um, for teams interested, Big U Sports League, teams know that we're affiliated and stuff like that. But anybody outside of any affiliations, how would they get in contact? What's the website? What they need to do to reach out and contact? And we'll make sure we get those graphics on the show.
Definitely. If you guys go to United Youth Sports with a Z at the end, unitedyouthsports.com, it has all of our information. Our head ref, y'all may know him, y'all may be familiar with him. His name is Pat. You know what I'm saying? he you'll see that guy all over there, man. We have an association page, so you see staff members, different people that work with United Youth Sports that have different gifts in their own area. And then let me put that out there too. So the people that are associated with UIS, I don't think it's more so of a traditional national platform. Um, people may see me as the head, but I don't necessarily see that, man. When you got somebody like Pat that's been doing this for years, that is well inked into national youth sports throughout the country, as well as his own backyard. Our guys in Washington that we have, in South Carolina that we have, in California, all of these guys have orgs and training and doing different things that they're doing, man. So it's a conglomerate of people that are well versed.
No doubt. Well, man, we appreciate you coming on, Malik. We're going to bring you on one more time, probably during the playoffs and stuff, as people start finding out about regionals and other ways to get to UYS, man. But we appreciate you for popping on.
Man, thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir.
And let's catch y'all on the highlights. We'll be right back.
Go, DJ.
Yeah!
Man, let's get right into these rankings, man. Week 7 is going down. Traditional Big U Sports 2024. We gonna jump right into the 6U rankings. Let's get into it, man. Coming in at number 10, Lancaster Bulldogs. Number 9, DFW Crowers. Number 8, D-Town Panthers. Number 7, Dallas Rhino. Number 6, Texas Fate Warriors. Top 5 teams going into Week 7 playoffs, man, seasons. I mean, y'all don't want to keep losing. But number 5, we got Grand Prairie Hurricanes. Number 4, Wichita Falls Leopards. Number 3, North Texas Chiefs Elite. Number 2, Dallas Cardinals. And the number 1 team to beat will be Texas Wolves, man. Shout out to them Texas Wolves. They doing their thing out there. Keep balling. Y'all let me know the Texas Wolves deserve to be number 1 spot. Man, coming in at 8U, Week 7 rankings. Number 10, we got Lancaster Bulldogs. Coming in number 9, D-Town Panthers. Number 8, Dallas Rhino. Number 7, DFW Cobras. Coming in at number 6, North Texas Chiefs Elite. Top 5 teams, Week 7 AU division. We got Grand Prairie Hurricanes, number 5. Number 4, Wichita Falls Leopards. Number 3, Texas Wolves. Number 2, Dallas Cardinals. And coming in at number 1, still the team to beat, Texas Fate Warriors. Y'all let me know in the comments. The Texas Fate Warriors still deserve to be number 1. They ain't let nobody score on them. Now they put up the most points. I think they deserve that number 1 spot, Week 7. Oh man, let's get into that 10U. 10U, we had the game of the week. We get into the 10U rankings, Week 7. Let's see what the rankings looking like. Coming in at number 10, we got D-Town Panthers. Number 9, Lancaster Bulldogs. Number 8, DFW Cobras. Number 7, Grand Prairie Hurricanes. And number 6, Wichita Falls Leopards. Top 5 teams coming in Week 7 on the 10U division. We got number 5, Texas Wolves. Coming in number 4, Dallas Cardinals. Number 3, Dallas Rhino to move up on the list. Number 2 team is North Texas Chiefs Elite. And still, the number 1 team to beat in the Big U Sports League 10U division is the Texas Fate Warriors. Y'all let me know in the comments the Texas Fate Warriors deserve to be the number 1 spot. They still running up on the field. Ain't allowed no points. Just let me know. And we keep pushing right along. Let's get into that 12U. Week 7 rankings, man. Traditional. We're about to get into it. Coming in at number 8, we got Dallas Rhino.
Number 7, Wichita Fall Leopards. Number 6, DFW Crowbers. And then the top 5 teams going into weeks 8 will be North Texas Chiefs coming in at 5. Number 4, Texas Fate Warriors. Number 3, Lancaster Bulldogs. Number 2, Texas Wolves. And then still the number 1 team to beat will be the Dallas Cardinals, trying to go back-to-back champions. Let me know the Dallas Cardinals still deserve to be their number 1 spot. You're watching Big U Sports Business 2024.
You are now about to witness the strength
of the Big U Sports League.
Right next to me is saying it. You may hear him. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. The heavyweight.
Hey, we back, man. We got the 8U defensive coordinator, Channing Crossley, on the line. Hey, what's going on with you, Channing, today?
Man, what's good with y'all boys, man? Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Man, it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure, man. So let's get into it. Man, let's talk about that defense that has not given up any points at all this year. So is there a particular scheme that you run with your defense?
Man, all 11 men to the ball. All 11 men to the ball, bro. Like, it don't matter if I go 4-4 or 5-3. I got 11 kids that go to the ball. Simple as that.
Man, so one of the things that on that 8U level that has happened yesterday, was the fact that the Cardinals lost. Dallas Cardinals lost to the Wichita Fall Leopards, and that's gonna definitely shake things up, man. So for a team that's in cruise control like you guys seemingly are, man, how do you keep your kids engaged when they're winning the way that they're winning? How do you keep your defense attacking like they do?
Man, it's like as much as we like the way we practice, bro. Everybody just, we locked in at practice, the way we run, the way we condition, like, and we try to stay off the ranking stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't show our kids all that. That's solely for the parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really too much. We just come to practice and play, bro. We suit up and we play. That's it.
Man, so let's talk about some of them defensive players that you got over there, man. One of that we definitely know is going to be my man, Big Tink. I think Big Tink, man, is one of the best defenders on the 8U level. Man, so what is that defense comprised of? Give us some names off that defense what's making this thing roll the way it is rolling.
Like you say, Tink, man, at the linebacker spot, it's so mixed in. I got 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds on the defense. My D-line, bro, that's what it starts with. Our D-line is crazy. I got Chris Floyd on there at defensive end. Case Young at the other end.
Casey
In the
Young.
middle, I got Amir, and DJ is in my we rotate. Like I got 7-year-olds that I bring on and off. You know, like it's just so much. My DB's good. Corey, the quarterback, and he running safety. He the general on both sides of the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's so much.
I actually got to talk to Corey yesterday, and I asked him about that. You know, whether he preferred safety or quarterback, and you know, he did say I like being a safety now too. So with that defense rolling the way that it's rolling, man, like again, what are some of the practice routines that get them that sharp? Do you guys scrimmage against bigger teams, older teams? Like what is practice routine for those guys?
We bang with the 10U sometimes, you know, as much as we can take. But man, we do a lot of different drills, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then we hit a lot. We hit 3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes that can be good, but that's all we do, bro. We tackle. We go to the ball, bro. That's all we doing is pursuing the ball. That's what we work on in practice every single day.
So, man, because, you know, you guys are an all-around team because you guys definitely put up a lot of points a game, and I know that puts a lot of pressure on other teams. Does that make it easier for you as a play caller when you know that these teams are down and it's almost like you can just go on attack mode? Because you know your offense is on the floor.
All I can say is with us playing the type of teams we playing and putting up the points that we putting up, it just help us perfect our craft, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like each weekend when we, you know, outscoring everybody, we still working on something that we're not doing right. So it's like it's just like another day of practice. We correcting it. We correcting everything that we're doing to make sure that you know that it's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, we appreciate you for jumping on, Coach Crosley, man. Big Channing, defense coordinator, AU. Ain't nobody scored on them all year, y'all. They are a problem. You know what I'm saying? Big Tink at that linebacker position, man. Corey at that safety position, like he named off all them linemen. Yeah, bro. You know, congratulations on a great year so far, man. So we look forward to seeing you down the road.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man.
Man, I'm looking forward to seeing them in the championship. They pop everybody in the championship. I'm ready to see them in the championship. They might pop everybody.
We'll be there, Hall of Fame. We'll be there.
But there you have it, man. Texas Freight Warriors, AU defensive coach in the building. Any last words you want to let the people know?
Man, y'all keep sleeping on us, man. We don't care about no rankings. We just gonna play football. We'll see everybody real soon.
Hey, and there you have it.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Already, man. I'll holler at y'all.
Bet.
What it do, man? It's your boy Hall of Fame TV. We in the building. It's going down December 13th through the 16th, 2024. D1 Nation National Championship. Hall of Fame TV will be in the building. In Dallas, Texas, one of the biggest national tournaments going down. Hey, if you want to join, you have to win your league. You got to be a league champion to be a part of this D1 Nation National Tournament. Also, you got to be a part of the NISD. Sign up now. Don't wait till you think you're going to win. You know you're going to win. Sign up today. And then pay your $450 per team. You guarantee 3 games in the D1 Nation National Tournament in Dallas, Texas. Hit me up today. It's going down. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Hall of Fame TV. We in the building.